Okay, so this is where we're at making videos. Yeah. Okay, so let me just clarify. Okay, so you guys voted for a tutorial after the Q&A video, but it did not really get granted because the Q&A video had so much rendering issues, so I can't just make the video yet. I need to finish the Q&A video and make some adjustments, so I did not have time to make the tutorial. So yeah, I'll make the tutorial, but you need to understand two things. One, the programs I use are very specific. It is basically Photoshop CC and After Effects CC. Okay, the newest versions. I don't care if it's like the 2019 version, because that's basically I'm using right now. It's just like Gmod. I did not bought any of these. I got it for free. And these are not trial, obviously. If it's trial, I will not be lasting for more than a month. Okay, so basically, okay, that's one. Two, not all of these have the same. Okay, sorry, I need to click something. Not all of these have the same animation method. Okay, now here's the thing. Okay, some of these have really different or unique animation methods. So yeah. Okay, I'll first turn this off because I don't need it right now. We're gonna draw first, not animate. Okay, the animation part I'll go later. Okay, so basically we're gonna do Peeping Tom because you voted that. I'm not sure if I said that before, but you voted that, so Peeping Tom it is. Yeah, just like what I said before. Don't be mad if like the animation styles are different, because like the long horse is definitely different than this. Okay. Okay, so what I'm planning to do is basically draw Peeping Tom first. How do I draw Peeping Tom? Okay, now first of all, you can argue that the art style is traced. Okay, but does not mean the animation is the same. Gmod and the hyper realistic whatever that people make, that is not what I'm planning to do. Like the long horse, everything is so different, like how they move and everything. Okay, so basically there are two ways to actually draw this. One is a lazy way where you can just, how do you do this? Lasso tool, and then yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, I made a new layer. If you don't know, this is a new layer. You can control Shift N. You name it whatever you want. I don't know. I'll just call it Peeping Tom Head. Okay. I might change that a little because reasons. So basically what I'm planning to do is basically trace this. So basically trace this in the laziest way. So to trace the laziest way is basically like I select whatever I can, like this, click the right layer. Okay, if you click this, it's not gonna work. You click the right layer, Control C, and I click this layer, and I click Control V. Now if you don't know, there it is, that's the cutout. But that looks lazy. I barely did that. The only thing I did that with was basically Starliner Cinema's monster. Okay? And I do not have any intention from doing that all the time, okay? Because like Starliner Cinema's monster is basically how I first tried to really improve that. Because like I thought the first one was bad. Yeah, but don't get me wrong, the animation is much better than the original one because it's super lazy. Okay, so basically what should I do right now? I will click B, which means brush, and then make sure the opacity is 100. You can actually like scale it, like you can do this, type stuff here, whatever. But the fastest way is basically like if I click 1 and 0, it's 10. If I click 1, 0, 0, it's 100. If I click like 50, it's 5, 0, like 30, 3, 0. Okay, I'm just gonna go with 100. And then smoothing, you can't really do that, so you have to slide it or type stuff, and that's not the only thing. Try to make sure it's 100. Okay, now I will be very clear here. Sometimes the background of the original image are dark like this. It's dark, so this part may not seem that dark because it has those gritty effects. So yeah, but imagine if it was dark. What should I do? Okay, here's the thing. You make it white. You make it white, and you do that. then yes. Now that's not really that smooth, okay? Because here's the thing: sometimes the bigger the brush, the worse it gets, including like the next part, okay? And yeah, so basically erase. I'll go to erase, and then you click. Opacity should be 100, smoothing should be 100, and the, how do I say this? The hardness should be 100. Hey, Pan Asianist Solidarity Movement. How do I know if it's wrong or not? So, how do you know if you actually erase a part where you shouldn't? Okay, well, you can obviously draw it again, but here's the thing: lower the opacity or change the how do I say this? The C preset. I'm not sure how that's called. Okay, so I don't want this. I just erase this. I just erase that. Okay, what else? I do not want this. I do not want that. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, about the creatures. Okay, don't expect me that I'm doing this all in one layer. All of these need to be in different layers. I will be fine if I'm doing it in one layer or like separate layers, then I merge it all into one. But the reason why it's one and it's called head or peeping Tom and it's like the head and the body is because I need to animate like the body part separately, like how it was animated and what I used to animate it, and like what I want the result to be is different than the, yeah. Okay, so you can click Ctrl Z to undo. Yeah, it's kind of like a basic tutorial, but I'm just telling you what you should do if you want to be like me. You could do everything else, don't get me wrong, but oh no, my fingers are bleeding. But yeah, so basically this is pretty much semi-accurate. It's fine. And by the way, people can ask me, hey dude, isn't that too sharp? Okay, so first of all, I'll get into that later. You have to be patient. Okay, so people can be asking as well. It's white, not black. How do I make it black? Control I, because the opposite of white is black. And by the way, that's not a racist slur. Okay, don't get me wrong. Okay, basically that's basically what it is. Okay, yeah. So you can be asking, how do I draw the insides? Okay. So you may as well do this. You may as well like do this or lower down the opacity. Okay, but we want to have Peeping Tom's face as its general looks. So I'm gonna copy this part because I don't want to copy the lighting yet. I will copy that later. So yeah, I will just click this. You can actually draw this on the same layer. Don't get me wrong. That's what I sometimes do, but I prefer another layer because I want to be more organized for this one. So yeah, this is a little different. Remember this. You need to lower down the opacity as low as possible. So I think 10 should be good because that's what I always do. Smoothing is gonna make it longer. Don't get me wrong. You can use that, but it's gonna make everything so much longer. Hardness, make it to 0. Yeah, that's basically the best setting for me. Okay, so yeah, so when I start drawing, it's gonna, by the way, gonna start looking like this. Oh yeah, by the way, that's what I said before. The bigger the brush, it's gonna get worse. Okay, so basically, yes, I'm gonna start drawing the face. It's gonna look bad at the first, so don't judge me. And yeah, okay, I will just draw the face, and how do I do this? So yeah, it looks like that so far. Oh, by the way, like I told you, my pen is kind of wonky, so stuff is gonna happen. Yeah, I'll just use that. It's gonna be sharp, but I can just fix that right away. Okay, so basically, yeah, it doesn't look that bad, like at first. I'll just undo that because there's a wonky part. I will just lower down the. I'll just trace like whatever I need to trace. Okay. Okay. By the way, this just looks good because I'm just lowering down the opacity of the body. Okay. The rest of the stuff is gonna look worse if I turn on the black silhouette. We need the black silhouette. Okay. We still need that, so don't think of deleting that. you're doing it right with me. Okay, so yeah, basically I will just do that, and yeah. Okay, so basically we should be done. Oh no, I actually didn't sing there, but whatever. Like I said, it's okay. It's okay actually. But you can be asking like, okay, this does not look like Peeping Tom. This is silhouette ghost. How do I make Peeping Tom? Okay, like you need to adjust more deeply on stuff. And then yeah, people can say there's a pancake monster, not Peeping Tom. Okay, like this looks like a pancake if you don't know, because like he does not have a nose. How do I draw the nose? Or how do I draw its wrinkly body? Okay, so just lower down, select white, delay that, maybe lower down again. Or maybe I will just make a new layer and then I'll lower down that one. Just do this. But you have another issue here. Some of the parts look very wrong. Some of the pictures look not consistent, okay? So, here's the thing. It's okay, because you obviously can fix that. Okay, so basically, I think this looks wrong, so I'll just select this part, and I'll just do this on it. And by the way, like if you select like that part and like that color and you draw it on the white part, it's gonna make it look like, see, it's more of a nose now. More of a nose. There you go. By the way, I might cut the entire process of the drawing because it's just gonna waste time and I need to do something else. Okay, so this is what we get right now. Yeah, just gonna make his mouth open wide or something. It's okay, I guess. It's still pretty creepy, but here's the thing: it's some of these sides and edges are kind of too, how do I say this? Not really. It's kind of sharp, so we're gonna blur it, but there is another way of blurring stuff. Like sometimes this takes forever to blur, so you have to click blur gallery, field blur, lower it as much as you need. There. And by the way, like after blurring it, it makes it easier, but also be careful that if you blur stuff, like look, let me just show you. I actually selected that, so yeah, look. The sides are gonna be destroyed. Just let you know, I did this and blur, that's why it remained like this. Okay, so yeah, basically yeah, it's blurred. Okay, and then I click that, and I need to fix this. I need to fix this. I'm sorry, I need to fix this. Like sometimes the blur can make it worse, and sometimes make it better, but sometimes it does not. I want to make it more to the right. Oh, it's like that. It's like because it's blurred, it's much easier to edit stuff. So yeah, now it looks so much better. Okay, and just to let you know, if it's too sharp on the sides, it's gonna make it look worse. Now it looks like Peeping Tom, which is something like SCP-1016, I guess. Yeah, you can actually blur the sides or something, but also the field blur is really efficient if you're using the symmetry tool, like what I did with Cartoon Cat. Okay, blur sides. Okay, now it looks better now. See, now it looks pretty much the same. Yeah, that's the head. Okay, that's basically it for the head. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try to draw the body. Now the body is a little hard, but I should not be complaining because I've drawn stuff lately, and that's the body, and I need to draw black and something. Make it 100 black or white, whatever. Now let's stretch that. This. I black, it's black now. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm just gonna say this once. If there's a part that you don't animate and you're sorry, if there's a part that you're not gonna animate or like display at all, don't draw that. That's gonna be wasting your time. I've done that like multiple times and then like, okay, sorry about the long delay, like the time here is like really different. Okay, but let's move on. So basically, now the next part is basically I'm done. Okay, I could actually just save these two pictures. It's just like, hey, look, I'm Peeping Tom on After Effects, but look, I can't even just do this. Look, but the real question is, how do I make his face and stuff change like the one in Cartoon Cat? Like the body is obvious, maybe I will do that, like I will show you that later in After Effects, but not now. Okay, now the head. Okay, so first what I like to do is basically make sure the onion skin is on. I actually had it on before, but because it's like maximum, so it won't show. Okay, so I will just drag it to 15. Now here's the thing, why 15? Why 15? Why not like 1? And why not using the video layer? Okay, because some of you guys may be familiar with Photoshop. Why not the video layer? Here's the reason why. Because if I use a video layer, the onion skins are going to be everywhere and it's going to cover everything. It's going to be super duper distracting. And yeah, so basically like this. Yes, enable onion skins, and here's the setting I'm using. Okay, I might change it later in case if it gets wrong. So yeah, you may actually like duplicate the layer and then maybe erase that. Oh yeah, by the way, you could actually do something like this later if you're done with each layer. You can actually do something like this. But sometimes like that, you cannot like copy paste and add stuff inside it. So yeah, I'll just leave it like that first, and then if I think it's done, then I'll do that. Okay, so basically like this. Okay, it's duplicate layer. So what I'm gonna do is make his mouth close. Now, people can ask me, hey, that's simple. Just draw the next frame like his mouth closing and closing and closing and closing. That's the issue there, because let me just talk about the Starliner Cinema jump scare. Like there was this video I used in the warning, and that was like from Cyberspark. If you don't know what film was that was basically Alibaba and the Gold Raiders. Like the thing is that they use frame per frame animation, but the problem is that they use frame per frame animation, yet they always change designs in the end. So what we're gonna do is make sure he closes his mouth without changing his design. Okay, but that's not the only animation I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do more, but I'm just gonna show you how I basically do the animation. So basically what I'm gonna do is, first, it looks really lazy. It looks obviously lazy. Okay, so first I'm just gonna do this. Super lazy, obviously, and then like this. Not gonna do anything with the eyes, by the way. Yeah, and by the way, the reason why it's in separate layers is because like if I don't do it in separate layers, I need to redraw stuff like this. So maybe if his mouth closes, maybe there's this part revealed. It reveals this part, so I need to redraw that, and it's super stressful. Okay, so I'm gonna delete that. Now it looks ugly. Okay, I'll just do this. Okay, I'll just no, maybe this, select this, okay, like this. It's so ugly, I get it. Just make some adjustments. Maybe you could do something like this. Yeah, that should be it. And then this is ugly. So yeah, the edges are ugly and everything, so I'll just blur that. If I don't want to, I can just do this, Control E, and then blur it again. That's his mouth open and just close. But the problem is, that looks ugly. I'm gonna admit, that looks very ugly. Like his mouth closing like this, that's super ugly. I'll just do this, and this. Yeah, that's it. I will just, okay, now that's basically it, but the problem is this does not look like his mouth closing. It looks like it's just a line. So we do what we did before. Okay, I think this looks good enough. Okay, yeah, this looks good enough. Control E, and I can just put this guy over here, right? But the problem, there's another problem. There's one more problem here. It's not animated. It's just like one frame. It's just like one frame. Like, hello, I am Peeping Tom. Okay, here's the thing. What I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna do this. Do this. I'm gonna move this here. Duplicate this layer. Okay, so since this is outside, I will just outside first. Yeah, that's annoying over there. I will just, no, I'm not gonna do that. Peeping Tom hit. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do something like this. I'm gonna delete this part. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. Wait a second. Look at this part. It's the mouse thing. So basically, I'm gonna delete this part over here. I'm not gonna make it as wide as before. Like this. I will delete this part. Delete. Yes, like that. It's a little ugly. Of course it looks ugly. Everything at first glance is ugly when it's not finished yet, okay? Don't blame me. And then, what should I do again? Like, yes, obviously I have to drag this lower. Drag it lower. Click that. Drag it here. Oh yeah, by the way, this animation thingy, the method I'm showing you right now, is also useful for like head turns, like changing shapes or everything. Yeah, this is just head animated, like facing at you, so that's why it looks so easy. That's why I asked you what do you want, and you guys voted for Peeping Tom, so yes. Okay, so like before, yeah, there you go. There you go. I didn't think of that before. So look at this. Look, I'll just duplicate this for later. So look at this. Look, if I just put that somewhere over there. Look, if you see this, look, you see there is a. Now it's more. Don't judge the length because we're gonna save these as images, like each per frame. Okay? Look, it's. Look, hello, I am Peeping Tom. That's better, right? Yeah, so basically, yeah, that's like that. Okay, so yeah, I might add more layers to this or something. Wait, this thing. Hello, I am Peeping Tom. No, I'm not gonna add more to this. I'm just gonna add like the other facial expressions. Okay, so basically this is our result. I actually did the same thing like I said before. I did the end, and I did the middle, and I add more emotions, like maybe like how he showed lip sync like this, and I did this, and what else? I made his face like he's like happy and he turns into like an evil smiley face, and then he can open his mouth, and also don't forget about the middle scene, and then yeah, like the other ones, except these are not really in order. Look at this. Look, there's this. And yeah, and it should be like with this one. There it is. It should be like this, and then this, and then this. So basically I did this first, then I did this. Yeah. I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. Okay, but our next part is basically about how you save this as an image. So the next part is basically okay, so about saving. Okay, before I go to the saving part, there is another thing I need to say. Like, you don't actually have to make so many frames. Like, if you actually look at the Siren Head green screen, like not the one where he's playing an accordion or something, the one where he grabs you and eats you, that one has barely any frames. Like apart from the scene where he munches you and your blood just splatter everywhere, that one has barely any frame per frame animations. Like it does not really have any frame per frame animations. Those were just layering, and that's what we have to do actually. Like you don't have to make so much frames like in the middle like this, unless if it's like really needed, like the cartoon cat one, like example like this one. Well, look, here's a good example. Like here's the cartoon cat one. This is the one I made. This is the one I used for the cartoon cat green screen. Okay, so here's what I did. So basically, I took 3 images. Now this is the original one. I took his face. Like I draw the whole thing, and I took his face. Then I took this face. I took this face. Then don't forget about this face. And there were like 3 frames, and I basically add more in the middle. Like I drew more myself. Yes, that's kind of proof that this is not really traced. This is not really that traced. So basically, it's not 100% traced. If it was, then I'll be taking from the animation version, the one that has the smile room and everything. Itself is not traced, and you guys can do it for free. Okay. So yeah, now you need to know how to save this, like organize saving, like how you save these images, like these frames or something. But you need to do it in an organized manner. And I'm not saying you have to do this, for example, like this, and I save it as, oh wait, let me just say like that. Like that's what I did before. So don't do that. I will just delete that because that's not what I want. Because later, when it comes to the animation parts, which we will be doing with After Effects CC 2019. It doesn't matter, it should be CC 2020 right now, but I don't have it. But whatever, it works well. So Peeping Tom, okay. So don't save it like that, okay. So basically, here's how I want you to save. So what I want you to save is not because like I want you to save like this Peeping Tom 1, Peeping Tom 2, Peeping Tom 3. No, not like that. You need to also do this. Okay, this is the easiest one, yet it's gonna be more organized because like the Siren Head one, that's what I basically did for the Siren Head one. Okay, so I do this, save as, Peeping Tom, PNG. Here's why it's PNG, because there's no background, so you don't have to mask stuff out or use the screen and mask stuff in like that. So Peeping Tom like that. Okay, and then where's that layer? I turn that on, and then I erase the Peeping Tom. Oh yeah, like the reference screen, like here, this one, you turn it off. This is the original one. Save as, no, actually I want to save as this one first. Like I want to save this one first. On this mouse, I want to then do this like this. Yeah, something. What else? Okay, I can't guarantee that this is gonna be in order because he has more than one lip sync. Like there's this stuff. So yeah, I'll just basically do like this. Peeping Tom head 2. I might just Peeping Tom head. Oh wait, I will just rename that Peeping Tom head. Tom head 1 because it's more organized with Peeping Tom head 1. Okay, that's the last of it. Okay, I'm gonna save this. We'll just save this. Maybe save it like that, and let's move on to After Effects. Okay, so this is the next part. So we are basically in the part where we have to animate stuff. Okay, we're done with the images. We need to animate stuff. Okay, some people will think that hey, you can just put stuff and animate the frames. No, that's not it. You want to make it look good despite how lazy some part of the process might look. So okay, so I need to make a new composition which can be clicked, which can be done by clicking that or new comp like that. But I would prefer a composition that has been done. You have to take the long horse, delete the long horse, delete the long horse, Don't delete this one because look, here's the reason why. If I delete that one, it's gone. All the composition is gone. Okay. And then I'll just yeah, don't drag that either. Just click that. Just here. And then yeah, I'll delete this because we're not gonna make long bars. We need to make the Peeping Tom. Okay, which is easier, but at the same time it can be harder. So new layer. Oh, by the way, you cannot click new layer. You cannot click new layer like before. I just showed you. Look, I can't click new layer if I click this or this. Oh, it basically somewhat works, but whatever. So you either need to click this or this to click new layer. Like you see the blue thing right here. Look, when I click this somewhere over here, the blue line or the blue square is highlighting everything. Okay, so yeah, click that and then new layer or click Control Y, but I think you should click at least one of those. Solid green. Okay, I already erased the 0. I made that 0 and blue. Like, yeah, because I want to make it full green. Okay, I don't want something becoming trans. Now, okay, let's grab with the. Let's be organized. Let's grab the first few. Now, you could argue that I want something like something that changes or anything, but yeah. But here's the thing. I want a image. Here's the. Okay, let's go back to the part where I said I want to make something like change. Okay, here's the reason why. I want to have the body and the head animated. So yeah, I get where I said that I don't want the body animated, but this part it will be animated. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's one problem you need to notice. If I put it like this and I click P, okay, if you select one of them, the other one's not gonna move. Okay, so that's the scale button. The scale button is a little more wonkier. Okay, look, if I click P and then I drag them both, it's moving. But it does not work with the rotation. Look, when I click rotate, it actually worked. Yeah, because they're in the same position. But yeah, here's the thing. But scale, yeah, it works as well. But that's not what I'm saying here. If I do it like this, example's already like this, then I click this, I drag it here. It's not gonna be the same. Okay, you need to make keyframes of like these, copy them, and then paste, and then it should be the same. But that does not mean if I drag this, the head's gonna move either. Okay, you need to do something about that later. Okay, so okay, Peeping Tom is really simple. Okay, so you don't have to do whatever I planned to tell you, which is something like this. So I drag this here, so it's connected to this parented, and I drag this. Now it's following, but sometimes it can get wonky as well. So yeah, let's make it more organized. Okay, let's do what I'm actually planning to do. Okay, green screen, put the Peeping Tom layer back, pre-compose. Yeah, pre-compose, so it's like a layer with layers inside it. Okay, not layers and another layer under it. Okay, here's what I meant. Okay, now it's like this, and yeah, don't move that. Okay, you can move that, but don't move that either. I think I will just keep the lock for now. No, let's not do that. Later I'll explain. And then I just pop it here, and that's it. Okay, now then there it is. But also notice when something is pre-composed does not mean, yeah, this is somewhat of an After Effects tutorial. Just because something is pre-composed does not mean when I drag something out, it's gonna be out in the original look. When I drag it like this, okay, look, it's cut off. It's not gonna peek out like that. That's not how things work. Okay, and then I Control S. I wanna position that. Okay, so I wanna make sure that that part is covered, because that's not a part where I need to be detailed. So yeah, I do not really need that part, so it's like this. Bam. So there is Peeping Tom, there is his head and everything. So yeah, basically that's it. Now I want his face to change multiple times, but who knows, I want sometimes the face to change but then it molds or whatever. Okay, but let's not go into that first. So let's try to make Peeping Tom's head stretch. So it's not like he's not. I can actually do something like this. Look, position. I make a keyframe here, and I do it like this. So I could actually do the reverse, this, going backwards. But I want something better. I want his head to go up, but his body stays, and it does not look like the body is behind the head. Okay, look, I want something like this. Look, I want his head to go up, like it starts from here and it goes up. But look, when I go here or like whatever, here or whatever, the body is still there. So what should I do then? Okay, so I would just position that. I will move that somewhere like here, and then I will drag it down. Yes, but Pan Asianist Solidarity Movement, that is not what I meant, or that is not what you meant. So yeah, his head is on there, but the body is still here. We want his head to go up. Look, we want his head to go up, and then it just his neck stretches. So how do we do that? So we do this. I will click the control, the mask tool. Sorry, my English is kind of no. That's the wrong layer. Avoid making in wrong layers or not layers, because if you're not doing it in any layer, you're gonna create a new shape. So you do this, you do this. That's it. Now, if I move it up, it's basically just that part. Okay. Now that's what we want, but we want it. His head goes up, but the body also goes up. Okay. Yes. So how do we do that? Now we click masks, path. Okay, path is like the direction. So if I mask and then I change the mask, it will change as well. So what I want to do is I want to stretch it upwards like that. Good. But Pan Asianist Solidarity Movement, you need to make it more smooth. Like it stops too abrupt. Like this, it stops too abrupt. Like make it stop, but in the same time make it stop not in an abrupt mode. Like make something like if you ride a car and you're going too fast and you obviously need to slow down if you see another car in front of you. Okay, so how do I do that? So we select these keyframes when we use, go here, click the graph editor. Okay, now you see those lines, select them all, click this button. So yeah, now it's more smooth. Look, see, now it's more smooth. Look, I would even make it longer. But then Pan Asianist Solidarity Movement, you need to make it more, how do I say this? It's boring if his head just goes up like that. It's boring. How do you make it something different? Like make his head wiggle or something. How do I do that? So basically it's really simple. We're gonna go here. And we're going to, okay, first of all we want to select the final layer. Okay, we want to, actually we can select the final layer, like the one where it's already up, and then we go here, that's already the part right here, and then we click the parts where we want it to have, well, we want to have it animated. Okay, so yes, so basically I will click here, and then here. Yes. Now, Pan Asianist Solidarity Movement, why don't you start in the very beginning? Because I can see where it starts, and I want, okay, when I want something, I say I want it. Okay, so basically I want to make sure that the part where it's straight is when his head actually goes up. Okay, now here's the thing. Okay, so that's for puppet pin 1. Okay, so look, when I click it here, that's where it's straight. I don't want to make it bendy when it's already up. So yes, so basically I will make it like this. Okay, so sorry about that. I have to really cut that out because here's the thing. that's really hard to animate. So basically what I did was I removed the top pin and I changed it to advanced, okay? But there was still an issue because the density before was only 5. Yeah, the more densities you have, the better. But it depends actually. If you're like animating something hard, then like bones or like joints, then I recommend you not using density 12. But if it's like lower, maybe yes. But yeah, that's what I meant. So before the density was really low, that's why I can't believe I didn't see that. So yeah, so basically it looks like this, and yeah, it's smooth as well because I actually select them and then do that. Yes, and I add a little rotation. Wait, what do you guys think? Should I actually remove this or not? It's like this, but it's kind of like, yeah, whatever. I think this is okay. You know what? I think I'll keep it. The snaking up, and yes, that's it. Okay, I'll save that later. Okay. Yeah. So basically, I need to take a video for a while. So yeah, I'll be out for a while. Okay. So I continued there, and I already found the audio for this. I cannot show you the video because I want it to be family friendly, and that has some bits of, yeah, kind of nasty new stuff in it. And basically from 1984 here. See, I told you it's the scene where they got arrested with Julia and what's the name again? Winston. Yes. And yeah, so basically, yeah, it was too short for the video, and plus I need to outstretch it for the exact length, and like the audio was not in the beginning of that part. I could actually make another project and make it in the beginning, but like the audio the beginning. But the thing is, it's not really, how do I say this? It's not really worth it because you can actually do it right here. So yeah. And yeah, I actually outstretched the composition settings. Like here's why composition settings, I changed it to 230 something like that. But what we want is basically, yeah, it should be enough. And because it's already outstretched, it does not know it should be outstretched, so we have to do it manually. But the problem is this does not want to go. Like if this is gone, it's gone, and this is not the time when we want it to be gone. We want it to be gone as soon as it reaches here. So what I'm gonna do is copy this Peeping Tom composition settings, paste this, and then stretch this. There you go. And then yeah, I'll actually add a sound effect to Peeping Tom going up.
You are the dead. You are the dead.
Just like that, and then yeah, that's this sound.
Remain exactly where you are. Make no move until you are ordered.
That's the sound effect of the breaking point. And yeah, just because you outstretch it doesn't mean it's already done by yourself. So you need to outstretch it to its maximum. Look, it's now. So I want this to be black, like everything completely black. So yeah, so that's fine. Now we need to do the lip syncing.
You are the dead.
So it starts over there, so yeah, basically that's where it starts. Now what I have to do is basically, I could actually change these, but I want it to be organized in one composition, so I have to do pre-comp, and then, oh no, oh by the way, do not select them both, okay, just select this because we want the head only. So yeah, that's basically it. And then transform, that's it, like that, and then it's already there, so I want to erase that and then replace it to the Peeping Tom. Okay, the Peeping Tom body parts, like property file, erase that. Okay, so basically shots, sprites, there it is. Sorry, I'll just zoom that so precise, delete that.
You are the dead. Remain exactly where you are. Make no move until you are ordered.
Yeah, that's basically the final result. So guys, thank you all for watching the tutorial, and the Peeping Tom green screen is right after this video. Sorry for the delay. I'm very sorry. I just had some issues and I need to record this, and there are people walking in and out, whatever. So yes, thank you for watching, and please ask me questions if there is something not clear because of my English or whatever my jumbled up words. Okay, just ask questions if there is something not clear, okay? And I hope you guys can be inspired by any of my work, okay? Please also don't think that this is the only way to make Trevor Henderson green screens or whatever, because there are more ways to make this, okay? This is the way I'm using it for Peeping Tom, okay? Only for Peeping Tom, okay? Yeah, that's basically it. This is only the ones I'm using for Peeping Tom. The rest can be a lot different and called a lot funkier, like the long horse green screen, everything else. Yes, so yes, so please also open up your minds for like creative decisions, okay? Who knows, because if you want to make your own long horse green screens or whatever, you need to use your imagination, open up your creativity. You just need to do that, okay? This one I'm using for Peeping Tom, and maybe most of the rest, but there are others that use really different methods. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the Peeping Tom green screen, which is right after this.
You are the dead. Remain exactly where you are. Make no move until you are ordered.